Brian here at 5 Star Engines, and it's our favorite time of year again, kids. It's snow blower time. We got a call from a friend, and he's got this beautiful Craftsman snowblower like this thing. Like, look at this. I don't even think this thing's solid. Like, someone might have dinned it there, but it's like a brand new machine. And he actually, for some reason, a friend gave it to him. He calls me up and he says, this thing's leaking fuel. He says, I want to get it ready for the snow, and it's leaking gas. So, he says, you better come get it. I said, okay, fine. So we put gas in it, and we looked at the front, and you'll see where my vice grips are cutting off the fuel line. I could probably take those off now. It was leaking right out of the fuel shutoff. Like, this whole thing was leaking, okay? Now, I've removed the front cover. This is the front cover, and it sits. I'm going to try and show you that it goes in this area here, mounts in front of the machine, but for a better view, I've taken it off. And these things go in. The fuel lines run horizontally, as you can see. And these are a bit of a... There's no trick to this, really. There's a slot in there, and it's like you just got to weasel that in the right way. You go in the long way first, and we'll get that in there, and it'll pop in the hole, okay? But it was leaking out of this fuel shutoff, and I thought, well, okay, that's no good. I got to get another one. So I would suspect with this machine being new that this is the original shutoff. I don't know if someone reefed on it. But I was talking to my friend Wayne down at Eliminator Performance, and he said he's not sure where some of these shutoffs come from, if Briggs & Stratton makes them on shore, or if they're procured offshore, and procured is today's big word. But they've had a lot of problems with a lot of these if you buy them on that multimedia marketing thing there where stuff shows up at your door. A lot of these are no good from the get-go. So I don't know if somebody reefed on the original one and changed it. It does look like the cover screws for this have been off. I noticed a couple little things just off a little bit. A sharp eye will pick that up. But this here, it does not work at all. And it's very hard. It's tight to turn, like it creaks, and there, you hear it making a noise there. It's just terrible. So what we're going to do is we picked up a new one there at our friends down the road, and this is a real one, and it turns. I'm turning it there like with one finger, no noise, no problems. So there you go. I mean, this has got to be fixed. We don't want leaking gas. It can start a fire. Very dangerous thing. So just be careful when you procure stuff. Some of this stuff isn't that good. And maybe some stuff you can cheap out on, but when it comes to fuel, man, that's a dangerous thing. So there you go. There's a leaking problem that got solved pretty quick, and that's it. And oh yeah, one thing we want to show you. Look at, get under. There's arrows. That's the way the fuel flows. So you know exactly which way to put that in. Okay? That's one thing to take note. There's no filter or check valve in there. It's just, that shows you the proper way that this will mount in that slotted hole in the front of the cover. So we're going to take care of this and get this machine back together, because I know the snow's coming. So anyways, thanks for watching. Brian here at 5 Star Engines. Please like and subscribe.